Hey, Chance. So obviously the first three games you're leading the team in tackles, and you've had to sort of take up a bigger role this year. Coach Locke said you're now sort of the quarterback of the defense. What has it meant for you stepping into that leadership role, and how have you sort of used that to help your teammates out, especially considering they're mostly pretty young?
I think I just tried to do what guys before me did. So I was pretty lucky to have guys like Trey Watson, Jermaine. I wasn't here when he was here, but I watched him a lot. Zay, um, Ace being an older guy too, like just kind of seeing how they've done it and then trying to see what they do and then try to implement that. And then just helping out guys who haven't had as many games under their belt yet.
Jacob.
Hey, Chance, through 3 games, what area of your game specifically do you feel like you've grown the most?
Um, Probably play recognition. I'm trying to do a little bit better. Coaches put together a pretty good spreadsheet of some tendencies and then trying to understand those and then watching film on my own to try to hammer those home. And so when I see it, I can react a little bit faster. So that's something I've tried to improve a lot.
And building on that, where do you think the defense has improved most as a unit through 3 weeks?
I think we've made a lot of improvements. I think it's last 5 quarters of ball that we've played have been really good. We're marrying up rushing cover really well. Guys on the front end are kind of killing it, and guys on the back end are doing the same. So I think as a defense, we're kind of growing together.
Thank you.
Go to Lila.
Hey, Chance, how are you?
Dude, how you doing?
Good. Were there kind of specific things you focused on improving over the off season?
Yeah, try to look at what I thought I didn't do so well last year and kind of pick that apart on the tape and then try to get a little bit better shape, like body-wise, and then just get healthy. So just things I didn't think I did last year well or to the standard that kind of the team needed to try to just fix those up.
And, what were those specific things that you were trying to improve?
I think one of the biggest things for me was kind of getting my weight up. That was something that kind of hurt me a little bit last year. So getting healthy and getting weight in Big Ten conference is physical. So having a little extra pounds to take on some of those beatings is good. And then just playing more games, like you just see more things and trying to go back, remember what I saw, just stuff like that.
Thank you.
Alif.
Hey, Chance, hope you're doing well.
Thanks, you too.
Thank you. My question to you was about the opponent you're facing. Talia mentioned in his press conference that he was sort of glad not to be able to play against Justin Fields. But for someone like you, especially with how the defense has been improving, are you almost relishing this opportunity as a way to almost prove yourselves and to the rest of the world just what Maryland defense can be about?
Yeah, it's a great test. Justin Fields is a fantastic quarterback, and he leads a great offense. So it'll be a good test and a good opportunity for us to kind of continue our growth and see kind of where we stack up.
Emily.
Hi, Chance. I was just going to ask about Jake Funk. I don't know how close you guys are, but it seems like a guy that everyone on the team is really genuinely happy for, finally getting to have some of these breakout games and be healthy. What is it about him that makes everyone just kind of happy for him?
He's just a great dude. I'm pretty close with him, and he's one of the few guys that you kind of see today that just does everything right. Like he had a lot of things kind of not go his way, and it's really easy to kind of just slide, and he has never done that. So he came back both times just doing pretty impressive things. I think guys just respect his work ethic, and he's also just a good dude, talks to everybody on the team, treats everybody the same, loves, cares about everyone. So he's just a guy that's like it's easy to root for him. So seeing him do as well as he's doing is pretty awesome.
John White.
Hey, Chance, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. I just want to talk to you a little bit. The first couple of weeks, the defense struggled against Northwestern and Minnesota. However, you guys did a nice job bouncing back against Penn State. What was the biggest adjustments you guys made before that game?
I think kind of just hammering home our consistency. So we had, I think, moments of struggle, and I mean, in all 3 games, truly, but obviously in the first 2. but we showed flashes of what it was like to play good team defense. So just kind of making sure that happened on a more consistent base. And I think taking the fourth quarter of the Minnesota game, kind of using that to roll into the Penn State game, like guys saw what it looked like and knew what we had to do. So I think that was probably the biggest difference.
And I'd also like to get your thoughts on quarterback Talia. You know, what has been the greatest things and sparks you've seen out of him in the first 3 weeks here?
He's doing a fantastic job. It's pretty fun to watch him get the ball to guys on our team who make great plays in space, and then guys up front are taking good care of him. Obviously, I don't spend as much time looking at our own offense other than in practice, but just watching him grow from the little bit that I have seen, it's pretty cool to watch him continue to elevate his game. And he's a fantastic quarterback, and I'm sure he's going to continue to do that.
Thank you, Chance.
Go to Ed.
Chance, do you remember when was the last time you scored a touchdown?
And not in college. I think it was like my last high school game, so it's been a minute.
And do you remember, were you a running back? Were you a tight end? And how did you score that touchdown back in high school?
I was playing running back, so I definitely don't want me having the ball in my hands in college. So yeah, that was a running back, and I don't think I'm gonna do that again.
Do you remember who the opponent was?
Yeah, it was Loyola. Like I went to Cowher Hall, so we have a game called Turkey Bowl every year that we play on Thanksgiving. So that one's kind of easy to remember.
In that game against Penn State, when you saw the ball fumble on the turf, at what point did you decide, okay, I'm not just going to jump on it, but I'm going to pick it up and try to return it?
Coach Oak, we run a couple drills about what it's like picking up a ball in traffic or picking up a ball in the open. So I kind of got like knocked around a little bit early in the play. Got up, had a pretty good view that there was like a lot of green grass. So I kind of planned on picking it up. Just kind of wanted to make sure that positioned myself like towards the sideline so I didn't fumble it and kick it out of bounds. And then got really lucky that my teammates kind of led a pretty good convoy. So.
And Chance, you have 3 guys on a team from Independence Community College, which was the subject of Last Chance U. What's been the adjustment been like for those 3 guys?
I mean, they've adjusted well. Like, it's kind of funny that you bring that up because it's I don't really think about it too much. That we have guys who came from JUCO because they it doesn't really register to me. We just have guys on our team. But everybody on the team, especially them, if now that I'm thinking about it, just adjusted well and kind of bought into everything that we're trying to do.
Thanks.
Thanks, Chance.
Appreciate it.